Right. So to introduce our subject, ma'am, our subject is called teaching as a profession. So here in our subject, we're taking about in general what are the qualities of a good teacher and how to be a good teacher and other things to remember as a good teacher. And we just happen to be lucky not to have you in this interview because you are fitted in our criteria. So for our first question, ma'am, what is your name and current job?
Okay, so my name is Xenia Namo Cabiero, and I am currently teaching as an instructor in Bukidnon State University. I am handling college students who are taking up Bachelor of Early Childhood Education.
All right, thank you, ma'am, for answering the first question. So on to the next question. What national award did you receive?
Okay, as to the question, it's not really a national award, but it's an international award that I had. We had this the Institute of Knowledge Management. They are actually based in Malaysia. Wait for a
Wala. Wala siya.
Wala si ma'am.
Wala si ma'am.
Apat.
Wala siya. Tinipilit siya, no?
Yes daw.
Hello, ma'am. Are you still there? Wait for a while daw, tapos nawa na siya. Basin na, di, wala na siya kay, nawala na siya sa meet. Wait, basin mag-chat siya. Tapos,
Ano na?
ay, nara, gitawag day siya.
hello, hello. How
Hi,
are
ma'am.
you?
We're good, ma'am. It's okay,
I'm
ma'am.
back.
Yes, ma'am.
Sorry, Kaayo.
It's okay, ma'am. It's okay, ma'am.
Even our internet here is not really that good, you know. Kakawala-wala siya. It's refreshing from time to time.
Yes, ma'am. I understand,
So,
ma'am.
okay, so I was saying that I actually received not a national award, but it's actually an international award. So that was from the International Institute of Knowledge Management. That was during the 6th International Conference on Future Education 2023 that happened in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. But as for us, the presenters, because that's how we call, no? Those who are going to present and those who are going to just attend and listen, they are the attendees. So for those who are, we are called presenters. So I was one of the presenters and I was representing Lord's College during that time because I graduated my master's degree in Lord's College. And I was actually awarded as the best overall best virtual presenter during that international conference, and it was actually participated by 99 countries, not countries, 99 presenters from different countries around the world. Yeah, that was my award during that time.
All right, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am, for answering the second question. So let's move on to the third question. Um, can you share screen, please? So for the next question, ma'am, what did you do to be awarded by this award? Or can you explain how did
Okay.
you what were the process of this? Or yeah, that's all, ma'am.
Um,
Hindi
what
may si
did I
Arian
do?
man. Inas si
I
Arian ti dili
actually
manawag.
just followed the set of guidelines that they
Kendra.
actually
Inas si Arian di
proposed
manawag.
to us. Because before the day or the schedule of
Kurog-kurog na
the
ko ti Beng.
conference
Abuy na
happened,
kayo ti.
they actually sent
Ako
us
na po
some
mag-ask the question.
guidelines. And I just followed those guidelines. And one of the things that I
Kasi naman,
also
kung
did
naman
is
balita.
I this is also part of my personality. I don't do cramming, you know, like preparing before the day would come. Part of my personality is really to be prepared at all times. If I can prepare it ahead of time, like 2 weeks, 1 week, or
Ako ra
more than
astig na
that,
diri
I
ang mic
would
bay.
do that.
Bay.
So that's one thing. I prepared my all the things
Kasi wala
following the
pulos ang
guidelines.
pag-record ba eh.
Ano?
And
Dili, ang
after
kanang record
that,
sa imo.
Lagi.
I
Pwede
just
man gud
give the
malunggan.
best shot. I gave my best shot. You know, I presented myself professionally and I just tried to be my best. That's all.
All right, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. For the fourth question. So I think this is the second to the last question, ma'am. So we have five questions. So how did it impact your life and others?
Oh, by the way, nag-record na ba mo mga palangga?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Nag-record na po, ma'am.
Oh, okay. I cannot see the red button blinking on my end. So, how did it impact my life and others? Inyong mga tanan no kay makahinuklog yun ta ba? Kabalo mo sa makahinuklog? Kaya maka-realize bitaw yun. uh, um, how did it impact my life? Maybe it paved the way for other people, especially the colleagues and co-workers, to see me that I can also do well when it comes to research. You know, because when we talk about research, it is really quite difficult, right? I don't know if you would agree with me. Soon enough, when you reach fourth year, you would also have your research, no? So makarelate ra mo. It actually also for others, it was like a somewhat like a crowning glory, especially for Lourdes College. They one of the faculty even told me that it was one of the best achievements that the graduate school had because for after the pandemic years, you know, wala gyud daw kunoy naka-present internationally. And then when it comes to our batch, we were able to present internationally and then we even bring home the bacon. No? There was one of us who was awarded and that was me. So it was actually an elated feeling and somewhat like it's actually you are lost with words to say whenever I am lost with words because I really did not expect that to happen. You know, there has been 99 good ka buok. Daghan kaayo me, no? And then na-awarded pag yun ko unexpectedly and I don't really like research personally, no? So
Same, ma'am. Same.
it was really yeah, it was a good commencement of everything. Ano siya?
All right, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am, for answering the fourth question. I think this is the last question na, ma'am. So, on to the next slide, please. So, for the last question, ma'am, what can you advise to other teachers who aspire to be like you?
I don't know if they want to be like me because as much as I want to be like them. No? What can you advise? Although I am not in the position really, you know, to advise because each one of us also undergo their personal undertakings. But as to viewing it and the award that I received, since it is one of the criteria that you have, no, um, you really need to do well in all the things that you are doing. And then, as much as possible, you really need to avoid procrastination. If you can do it now, do it now. Why wait for tomorrow or for later if you have the time right now? Because when you would come prepared, there's really a possibility that you
Huh?
would do well. And you can also give your best shot. And at the same time, if you will be prepared in your presentations, you will be confident, you know? Your confidence will be guaranteed because you are prepared. You know what you are doing and you know what you are going to say and what you're going to do. That is actually one of the things that I also observed during that conference that I was awarded, because not everyone was able to answer the Q&A portion, no? So gladly I was able to answer those
Wala si Ma'am
questions
Beth.
that were given to me. Dili lang gali ito isa ka buok question, no? Daghan kitong question gihatag nila sa kuha. So gladly, with the grace of
Kamusta na
God,
siya? So,
heavenly wisdom that
Bukid nun.
was given to me, I was able to answer the questions. So preparedness is really very important, and it would really give you something which you will be surprised with.
All right, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am, for answering the question, ma'am. No, surely, no. Recall lang siguro may good pod sa mo recent na discussion ani na subject kay one of the qualities na discuss po na mo sa teachers, and you also mentioned as well, is being prepared, and that's one of the characteristics of a professional teacher, no, and it really shows your character, ma'am, no, na you are prepared, and the outcome that you have received is really na nagbunga gid imong gitanom bitaw. So we really congratulate you for that, ma'am, that you have been rewarded, and I think that you really deserve that, ma'am. So we are also congratulating you as well. Ayan. So
Thank you.
so ayun, ma'am. So I think that ends of our questions,
Picture
ma'am.
na lang.
So if unsa pa may ka nato, would you like to have a picture, ma'am, like virtual picture?
Oh, sige.
Okay,
Picture ta.
okay, ma'am. Mag on cam na si ang kauban naman na isa, ma'am. Sige.
Okay, sige.
He...
Sige, 3, 2, 1, smile.
Naabay. Sabi ko.
Ayan, isa pa. Sige, 3, 2, 1. Wait lang, dili makita si ma'am sa phone.
Hindi makita.
Sige, 3, 2, 1, smile.